Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Well, we're going to be working on the nativity scene and I'm still working on black and I'm just, filling in the outside lines. I have worked a little bit on the middle of it, but not too much. So we're just coming from right about here and down. Here and down. So we'll see. So, what is everybody up to? Are y'all having a good weekend, I hope? Let me get this out of my way. I don't need that there. Oh, it's been a weekend, let me tell you. And it's only Saturday. Yeah. So, didn't do much yesterday. It was like minus 12 yesterday. Like, it was like 6, feels like minus 12 or something like that. Yeah, so today I hope it's going to warm up a little bit. It was windy all day long. Oh yes, and I had this in my yard. Hang on. So, yeah. He's hanging out again. He was here. I don't know if he was out there last night. Was it last night? Yeah, it was last night. Not last night, night before. So, yeah, and Molly got a little pawed by his hoof, and she went yiping and running off. Not, she can't run off. She ran to another part of the yard because he was standing right at the bottom of my stairs. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I tried everything to get him to leave, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at the dog, and the dog was dancing around his feet and barking, and finally, when he acted like he was going to pick up his hoof, and kind of touch her, that was it. He barely grazed her, and she ran yiping underneath him and to the other side of the yard, and oh yeah, and then finally he ran off, and took me another 25 minutes or so to get her back in the house, and she sat on the couch the rest of the night. She was like really gun shy, so it was fun. So last night when I went to go let her out after dark, guess who was sitting in my yard? I took a picture. Oh yeah, it was awesome. I'm like, oh, go away. I finally shook this cup that had some pennies in it, thinking, the loud noise would make him go away. Yeah, he went away for about 10 seconds. Molly didn't even get to do her job. And I looked out there again, and he was just laying there, just like that. Just watching me. So, I got nothing. I wish he'd pick somebody else's yard. It freaks me out. But he just doesn't get up, or... I mean, he looks healthy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him. I've seen him run. So he's just totally fine. Oh, yeah. We're having a great time. Yeah. And the guys came and fixed the gas line this time. And, yeah, we're still at no shower. So they took the 1-800 number and they're supposed to get back to me. So we'll see. So, I don't know. I got nothing. Oh, jeez. I'm telling you. So that still isn't resolved. And I just went down to where I work, picked up a couple Cokes yesterday, and ran on another little errand, and that was it. But it was freezing cold all day long. So it was just absolutely fun. What can I say? So we're not having our tea because my daughter and my son-in-law are both sick. So that won't be happening this weekend at least. So we're going to try to do it on Christmas Eve. I got nothing. Not a clue. Or maybe that, well, the kids are home all this next week. And the week after, I think. Right up to about the 2nd of January. So, fun times. Trying to get you in closer so you can see what's going on. So I had another question from another viewer. And they said that they got a kit that was supposed to be pre-stamped. But when they got it, it was counted. And it came with some kind of a sticker. And their question was, do they put the sticker on the Ada and stitch through the, you know, the paper or what? And my answer to that is no, I wouldn't do that. Only because the paper might slip and then it would rip and then you'd be messed up. I've never seen a kit that came with a sticker of any kind, but no, I wouldn't do that. And she said there's no instructions, but I would contact the company that you got it from, or, you know, whatever store you ordered it from, and they gave it, you know, not gave it, but you bought it from, is what I meant. And let them know that in the, what do you call it, description, it said that it was pre-stamped. And, I'll pull you over just a bit, because I tend to pull that at me. That it was supposed to be a pre-stamped and not a counted. And if they can exchange it for a pre-stamped, because that's what you'd really like to have. But I would definitely contact the company. And let them know. But if it's counted and you know how to do counted, then I would use the paper pattern to do the cross stitch, if you know how to do all that. So that's about all I've got. But I've never seen a sticker. Have any of you seen a sticker that came with the kit? I don't know that concept. I've never even heard of anybody getting that. But I would contact them and get what you actually wanted, you know. And when y'all have questions like this, I try to address them in the next video, if, you know, at all possible. If it's a review, I won't do it there. I will do it with my Stitch With Me's. Oh, for pity's sake. Really? Seriously. Needle first. I think this has got it tweaked in on it. Heaven knows. There's probably one that I swept up with the diamonds, and it's been on the floor for a while. Because I don't even readily see those things when they get these threaders, unless I'm like right on top of it, or they glint in the light. That's how I lose so many of them. We're going to get rid of this short thread. So that would be my answer to that whole situation, because I've never gotten a sticker. And I would just do it as a counted cross stitch, you know, measure it out, that kind of thing. I already had this black, I I already had this black thread, what am I doing? Cut already and separated. So that's why I went with this black thread. I haven't started too much on the people or animals or anything. I'm trying to get most of this black done. I did get, I think I'm about, a little over halfway done with that gnome diamond painting. I did black for like 2 hours, maybe 3, yesterday. And yeah, it's like never ending. And I worked a little bit on one of the gnomes, and so it's coming along. I'll keep working on it all weekend. But other than that, I just... Oh, and I was stitching on the toy shop that yeah, toy shop is what it's called. I was thinking of Toy Story. That's all I could think of. Yeah, every once in a while I binge it at, what do you call it? On the Disney Channel. And watch a whole bunch of cartoons that I haven't seen in a while. It's just peaceful and relaxing. After I get all this yellow done, I'll have to go back and fill everything in. It'll be fun. Still coughing. Telling you. Yeah. Oh, Lord. It was funny, though, last night when Molly saw that deer. He was laying in the yard. And she went down the stairs, lickety-split. And then I told her no, and she realized that deer was there. And she just turned around and she about tripped up the stairs trying to get back into the house. So she didn't want nothing to do with him this time. First time she was like, what is this? It was huge. Well, he wasn't huge. And he wasn't full grown. He has real short antlers. Yeah. It's traumatizing. Poor dog. And this morning, after, it got warmer, she finally decided she was going to go out. She looked both ways before she went. Just as she came out the door, make sure there was nothing out there. Oh, God. But fun times. My daughter's like, don't feed him. I'm like, are you high? No, I'm not going to feed him. I haven't bought birdseed in, God, month and a half. And then I forgot when we went to Walmart to even look, because it's usually a little bit less expensive. You can get a bigger bag. I'm telling you, I'm losing it, people. I'm losing it. I made meatloaf yesterday. Made it 2 pounds, and then I cut it all up into about 6 good-sized pieces so that I'd have it, so that I could defrost it and just have enough for, say, dinner that night, or maybe save it and have it twice. Yeah, at least I didn't mess it up. I got all the ingredients in it this time. Jeez. One time I forgot to put the milk in it. The other time I forgot to put the eggs in it. Oh yeah, it was special. Took about an hour and a half to cook that thing in my little Jiffy stove. What do you call the thing? Toaster oven. I mean, it's fair good size. I mean, you can bake cookies or breads or whatever in it. I mean, it's fine. So it's bigger than one of those, single tray things that are about, what is that, 10 inches tall? This thing's about 24 inches tall. It says it'll hold a 20-pound turkey. I'm sure it'll hold it, but the problem is it won't ever cook it. That'd just be too much. It'd have a relapse and a flummery faint. And I even tried to put a ham in there that was maybe, 5. I don't think it was 10 pounds. And the, what do you call it? The rack was not sturdy enough to hold it. So, yeah. Fun times. So we did never do that again. Like I said, I have a roaster, one of those electric roasters. Oh, I got it 6-7 years ago. And I use it for hams or turkeys or whatever, because I'm not buying that big of a turkey. But I really like that thing. I haven't cooked anything else in there. And if I'm going to cook, what do you call it, like stew or something, I'll cook that kind of stuff in my crock pot. Or make the pork for green chili. What am I doing again? Yeah, I know. I didn't thread needles. What can I say? We're having a moment. I stitched until I couldn't sit there anymore and I had to get up. And then I diamond painted until I couldn't diamond paint anymore because my neck was hurting because I forgot to lift it up. Oh, it's special. Special, special. Sucks getting old, don't it? So hopefully today will be warmer than yesterday. I might have to go and do the trash and other exciting stuff like the laundry. Yeah, that might be the sum total of my whole weekend. But, unreal. And I didn't even notice that deer there when it was like dark, maybe about 5:30 or so. And I saw a flashing light, like I can't see the corner. So I had to go like out by my car, and look and see what was going on. It was only a tow truck. Because at the end of our street like this, and I'm right here, and here's the corner, let's say, well, right straight ahead is like a car place. They work on cars. Like an automotive place. And one of the tow guys were dumping off a vehicle. I didn't see what kind of vehicle. So, I don't know. I went all the way out there to the car and came all the way back. I didn't even notice the stupid deer. So, I don't know what frickin' time he showed up at all. Oh, Lord. And I know he ain't eating birdseed. He's not eating anything. He's just sitting there. So. And of course he wasn't here this morning, but this was like, somewhere between 8 and 9. Something like that last night. So, I don't know. I got nothing. Feel like I need a nap today, like I missed a whole day's worth of sleep. Somewhere. I'm not sure. I went and laid down yesterday and my sister called. So I had to get up and talk to her. And by that time it was like 4 o'clock, so I had to let her go. And by the time the guys left, yeah. Just forget it. I even went to bed early. I don't know. Who knows? So if you ever have any questions, just put them in the comment and I'll try to address them, during my next Stitch with me, shall we call it. Oh, and I found out who did the gingerbread house diamond painting. Remember I told you I couldn't figure out who it was? It was Teemaw, Teemaw, on YouTube. Because she had supposed to have a live and I spaced it off, so I never got back to that. I was busy stitching and diamond painting last night, so I forgot all about it. But I saw that in her picture and I went, yep, that's the one. So it's Teemaw's something. I can't remember. If I remember, I will put it in the description and give them a shout out, of course. So, yeah. Well, I hope your weekend is more exciting than mine. Because, yeah, it'll be a hot moment before we go out and do anything. And it's too cold. Between the wind and threat of snow, it's not a good time to go out anywhere. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be about it today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Try you out. So we're almost down to the bottom. We got that much more. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.